Good morning guys and welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited because today it is graduation day and I'm just, wow, it's just so exciting. I was gonna film a little get ready with me and kind of talk to you guys a lot about what my plans are for the rest of my life, but look who's home. Hello.
It's graduation day, baby!
But I also forgot to charge my camera last night, so I don't know if I'll have enough charge, and I also don't really feel like I have enough time. So I may just have to talk to you guys after I get ready. It's like 6:45ish, I think, or maybe actually closer to 7. I showered, I tanned last night. I'll show you guys more stuff later. I just need to get ready so I'm not so stressed. Okay, goodbye. Oh my goodness. Kind of a dramatic change there. Love that transition. I'm about to walk into sign-in. I just got fully changed in the bathroom, but it's fine, it's no problem. So we're off now. I'm fully decked out. Love that. Hopefully I'll be able to show you my outfit better later because I definitely didn't show you before, but I gotta go. There was a lot of traffic. We ran a bit late.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's totally fine, and Georgia hasn't had to deal with me being an absolute monster. Okay, so I just registered, got all my stuff sorted. It was such a stressful situation. I just didn't end up having as much time as I thought I would, but I'm about to go into the little like rehearsal. I feel so gross and hot and sweaty. This thing is so annoying, but shout out to my actual bestie in the whole wide world for putting up with me.
She's doing great.
Let's go graduate. How you going over there?
Hey.
So we had graduation, went and got some photos. It was so hot wearing those big cloak things. So I was really excited to honestly just get the photos over and done with and then leave. And then my family, George and my boyfriend, we went out for lunch at a cute little cafe, which was really nice. And then George and I were like, honestly, let's just go home, turn the aircon on, it's really hot here today, turn on some Netflix and sit on the couch and eat ice cream and watch TV. And that's what we've been doing. But I'm about to get changed into some comfy clothes. I do have a surprise for you guys later. I'm really excited about it, but I'll vlog that for you guys. But also look, my boyfriend got me these flowers, which are so beautiful. I literally just feel so loved, but they're just so beautiful, and I'm just so blessed. But before I get changed, this was my outfit today. Honestly, it made me feel like such a princess. It made me feel so beautiful. This is actually from Madison Page. I think it's Shop Madison Page. I'll link it down below. This is not sponsored at all. I just genuinely, like, she makes my favorite pieces in the whole wide world. I think I received this set from her, honestly, probably over 6 months ago, and I knew as soon as I got it that I wanted to save it for my graduation, and I'm so glad that I did. I'm really excited that I can start wearing it to other things now, but it's so beautiful. This is one of those tops that you can tie all those different ways as well. And for those asking, my earrings are from La Visa, I'm pretty sure, but I got them on sale, so I'm not sure if you can still get them. I got them a few weeks ago. And the shoes that I was wearing, not wearing anymore, they are from Nasty Gal, and I honestly really love those as well. Very comfy, honestly. I could just keep wearing this, but I just want to put on a big comfy t-shirt instead. Guys, I am ready to show you my surprise. Bailey, come here. Hello! This is not my dog. This is my parents' new dog. This is Bailey. He's a Labrador cross Marama. And if you guys know Milo, their existing dog, he was chilling inside. He is a Marama cross border collie. Milo, come here. Come here, mister. I'm trying to give them both attention so he doesn't feel left out. But if you guys have been subscribed for a while, you know that Milo is 10 years old, which is super old. So they've got a new little addition, a little youngin' to the family. They adopted him, and he's 10 weeks old. 10 weeks old. my friends. I hope you enjoyed this vlog so far, and I hope you loved meeting Bailey. I'm so obsessed with him, like so obsessed. He's the cutest dog ever, like I can't believe it. But I just wanted to end this vlog by just having a chat to you guys. I felt like I couldn't do a graduation vlog without talking to you guys about what my plans are for the future, and I've been putting this off for so long. I've tried filming this clip, this is the 3rd time now, and every time I just either talk for 100 years or I just like don't know what I'm saying and I'm rambling and it's just bad. I'm gonna try one last time and I'm gonna try not to ramble. I feel like it's hard because I want to answer everyone's questions, but I feel like if I do that I'll be here for like literally half an hour, so I can't do that. But basically, as you guys just saw, I graduated with a Bachelor of Behavioral Science. That is technically the first step to becoming a psychologist, the first 3 years to becoming a psychologist. There are a few different pathways you can go to be a psychologist here in Australia, but the way that I was originally intending to take when I applied for psychology, when I intended to become a psychologist, was that I would do a 3-year behavioral science degree, 1 year honours and 2 years masters. And I got to the end of my 2nd year of the bachelor that I just finished, and I realised that I didn't want to be a psychologist anymore, and I realized that that was just not the pathway that I wanted to be taking, and I'm okay with that. A lot of people have said, why didn't you finish the 4th year? Why didn't you just do honours? There's so many more jobs you can do with honours compared to behavioral science. No one wants to hire someone with behavioral science. It's so hard to find a job, blah 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 blah. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. And one of the reasons I was putting off just filming this little clip and putting this video up is because I'm just so sick of hearing everyone else's opinions about my life. And I love doing YouTube. I love it so much. But one of the downsides to being a YouTuber is that everyone thinks that they have an opinion on your life. And yes, I think people deserve to have an opinion, but when they're telling you how to live your life, I think that's kind of like crossing the line a little bit, if that makes any sense. So I appreciate what people have to say, and a lot of people are speaking from their own experiences or watching other people in their life's experiences, so they're trying to help and they come from a good place, they have good intentions, but I just don't want to hear it. The reason why I didn't stay and finish my honours was firstly because not only do I not want to become a psychologist, but I also don't think I'm gonna work in the psychology field. I'm not interested in it. It isn't a passion of mine. I thought it was, and I grew up and I realized it wasn't, and I think that's okay because I'm probably going to change my mind many times throughout my life, and I think it's okay to change your mind. And I decided to do psychology when I was like 18 years old. Now I'm 21. Like, of course there's going to be a change, and if you are 18 right now and you think you know what you're going to do and you want to study that, then go for it. But at 18 years old I thought I wanted to be a psychologist, and at 21 I realized that I don't want anything to do with being a psychologist, really. I feel like every time I go to say something I need to defend myself, and I don't want to do that. The thing is, I don't think there's anything wrong with psychologists. I don't think there's anything wrong with studying psychology. I just realized it wasn't for me, but I just wanted to put that out there. I don't hate psychology. I think it's so incredibly important to our society, and I really recommend people studying it if they're passionate about it, but I just realized that I was not one of those people. So for the people who are like, why didn't you study honours? Why didn't you do the 4th year? There are 2 reasons. One, I don't want to work in the field of psychology, so why would I go get my honours in a degree that I really don't even think I'm going to use in the first place? Like, I don't even know if I'll use my behavioral science degree, let alone another psychology degree on top of that. And secondly, I hated university. Like, I hated it. I did not want to be there. It brought me so much anxiety. It was really bad for my mental health. So staying in a place for longer than I needed to that was really unhealthy for me, I don't recommend that for anyone. And I wanted to touch on that briefly because I think there are so many YouTubers and people who make it out like university is so fun and so easy and like just the best time of your life, and it just wasn't for me. And I think that's important to share because I don't think it's going to be like that for everyone. I loved high school. I made the best memories in high school, but university just wasn't like that for me. And I know some people have the opposite experience. Some people hate high school, love university, and some people don't like either of them, and that's okay. But I just wanted to talk about it because I think sometimes my videos can come across as, oh my gosh, how fun, she like goes to uni and like studies and works really hard and like, wow, how great. And like, I wasn't like that. I struggled so hard in university. To me, uni was really hard. Academically, it was really hard, but even just like mentally, it was really hard. I didn't make a lot of friends. I wasn't very involved, and I know a lot of this is my own fault. I could have tried harder to make friends. I could have tried harder to be more involved. I could have joined clubs and societies and all of those types of things, but I didn't. And I think looking back now, I kind of wish that I did, but at the same time, I didn't really have the time. I don't ever want to come across like I'm making excuses but I also just want to talk about how I feel. And sometimes I feel like that sounds like I'm like being really defensive or making excuses. So I hope that that's not how it comes across. But I lived really far away from my uni. It took me like an hour to get into university every day when I drove in, and I would drive in like 3 to 4 days a week. And if I took public transport, it would have taken longer than that. And I just like couldn't afford to spend more time at uni than I already did. I don't live a very I don't really know how to explain this very well, but I had to be at uni as little time as possible so that I could go to work as much as possible so that I could pay my rent and pay my bills. My parents don't pay for anything. They never have during my university years. I moved out like 3 or 4 months after I finished high school, and I've been financially supporting myself 100% since then. So if I spent more time at uni trying to like join the clubs and go to the social events, I wouldn't have had enough time to be able to work. And also because I do YouTube, that like takes up so much of my time, and I love that, but I had to sacrifice something to be able to do that. So I couldn't live the like stereotypically cool college lifestyle if I wanted to be able to work to pay my bills, which I had to do, and if I wanted to do YouTube. So I know it's my own fault for not making the most of my university years as much as some other people do. But I also wanted to say that because I know so many people are in the same boat as me. Like some people just can't afford to like live a crazy college experience. Like it's not realistic for some people. And I feel like sometimes you can feel like a bit excluded when you don't have that. So I wanted to just say, hi, you're not alone. I had that experience too, but at the same time I had so much fun. I hated being at university, but my years while I was at university were some of the best years of my life. Not necessarily like in the classroom or in the library, but like I made so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing friendships outside of uni. I've had the most amazing adventures and memories. I've lived out of home. I've lived with my best friends. Like I've had so many crazy fun times. I haven't traveled the world, and I haven't had a lot of like crazy money to spend on really luxury items, but I feel like I've had the best life ever. Like I feel like I'm so genuinely blessed. I live quite a simple life, but I love it so much. And now I'm just going off on a tangent, but I just want to say, if you don't love uni, it's okay, and you don't have to make it seem like you're in love with it when you're not, and you don't have to make it seem like it's the best thing ever when you don't feel like it is, because I'm sure so many people can relate to that. But now I'm going to talk about what I'm actually planning to do with the rest of my life, because I haven't talked about that, and that was the point of this clip. And long story short is I don't know. Like I literally don't know. I have ideas. I don't have plans. I decided when I finished uni that I would give myself November and December off, and I would only start looking for like a proper job in the new year. Mostly because a lot of people don't want to hire at the end of the year. A lot of businesses, a lot of companies take time off during the like Christmas, New Year time of the year, and so it wouldn't really make sense to be trying to hire someone and train them in a new position and then like have all these holidays in between. So I knew that that was going to happen, and I also wanted to give myself a break, which I don't feel like I really have had until the past like week, because I've just had so much going on, and I was honestly so drained and exhausted. And this week is the first week where I haven't felt like that, and I feel so good. Like it feels so nice to have a genuine holiday. In saying that, I've been working like every day, but it's just different. So right now I'm still working my part-time job, and I'm very happy to stay there until I find something else. Right now it is December, so I'm not actively looking for another job. Like I said, I'm just so happy where I'm at in all aspects of my life right now. I'm able to financially support myself. I'm able to pay my rent and pay my bills and still be able to hang out with friends and save money. So I'm not really stressed financially, but at the same time, the job that I'm in currently is not my lifelong career choice. So in the new year, I will be starting to apply to new things. I don't really want to tell you guys exactly what they are. There's a few different pathways that I'm considering going down. I'm really trying to find out where God wants me, and I think that once I start applying for things, then it'll be made more clear to me what he wants me to do. I won't be doing YouTube full time. It wouldn't be a good financial decision for me to do that, but right now having it as like a part-time side hustle as well as having a part-time job works really well for me. And once I get either a part-time job or a full-time job that's more permanent, I still will be doing YouTube. Like I'm sure many of you probably have guessed that anyway. Like I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. But long story short, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know which area I'm going into, but I don't want to be in psychology, and I think that's okay, and I just wanted to explain that. So right now I'm just going to continue living my life and making memories and having adventures and just loving my life. And I can truly say to you guys that I love my life so much more now that I'm finished uni. I feel like this huge weight has lifted off my shoulders, and my anxiety is so much better than it has been in a really long time. So much so that I didn't realize how bad it was, if that makes sense. Like I didn't realize how bad my anxiety was until I finished uni and I was like, oh, I don't feel like this every day. That's so weird. Hopefully this may have helped some people or answered some questions or made things more clear to people. I don't really know, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and it'll be really exciting to look back in a year and see what has happened. Maybe I'll be in the exact same position, maybe I'll be in a totally different position, but I'm just really excited for what the future holds. I have no idea what that is. This is the first time in my life where I've had no idea what the future is going to hold, but I'm really excited and I really feel at peace about this whole situation, which makes me feel like I made the right decision in finishing after my 3 years and not continuing on with university. I'm not saying I'll never go back, but right now I'm definitely taking a break. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them for you. But I love you guys and thank you so much for all of the support that I've received over the past 3 years, especially all of the followers that I've gained during this time. Thank you so much for joining along this journey. And I just want to say this is definitely not the end of the journey. This is only the beginning. But I love you guys and I'm so thankful to have you, and I'm so excited to see what 2020 will bring. But I guess I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.